The partnership strategy is more geared towards like, how do we make sure that we fit in that sort of AI stack story, right? And so like a lot of the attention there is wide. You're casting a wide net because you want to understand like where who are the emergents in sort of like each category, and what are the categories, because that is constantly changing. And then ultimately, like, where does MongoDB fit in that story?
Totally makes sense.
And the more you're becoming a part of those conversations, the more, you know, conversely they see you as being part of the conversation. So like that's just a necessary part of all of this. But if I were to like extrapolate that question a little bit into like, how do we choose, like who we procure or things like that for our internal use? I will admit that like, and it's probably going to be common in many different areas, but like the verticals are easier, because there's, you know, they're existing in your sort of like, they're already procured, like you're sort of, these become bolt-ons, or in some cases they just give it to you. But then there's like, you know it's coming, the renewal, you pay for it. So what ends up happening is that there's this like path of least resistance situation that you align more towards the verticals. But then if you are, you try to be somewhat like forward-looking, or, you know, see around the bend of where the issues are going to come up, you realize that like really the most complex challenges are not those that are happening within the context of a single tool. Right. So like Salesforce has obviously their big story around Agentforce. There's a lot of like different vertical AI situations that are happening. But when I have to orchestrate something across multiple different systems, and when I actually like look at the map out the sort of human process, they don't happen in that one place either. So like, how can I expect the system, the agent, to do that, right?
That's so true.
And then inevitably it becomes this like reverse thing where the verticals are then just trying to become horizontal. Right. So then now they're doing all these calls out, and then do you sort of like, how confident are you in that, right? Because now you're sort of like one layer removed. So it's difficult. The way philosophically we've thought about it is we are trying to invest in the horizontal just to get ahead of the needs, but we'll take advantage of the verticals where they are.